monstrous creature, towering and grotesque, descended upon the village, leaving destruction in its wake. Homes were reduced to rubble, lives were snuffed out, and screams of despair filled the air. Amid the chaos, Funbot searched desperately for Pinki. When he found her, his mechanical heart broke. Pinki lay motionless, her body battered and bloodied, her face and part of her skull horribly damaged. Tears, or something like that, welled in Funbot's synthetic eyes as he cradled his dearest friend. He knew she was slipping away.
A few years later. Ten years later.
Driven by desperation, Funbot made a choice that would change both their lives forever. Using the mechanical components of his own body, he began repairing her. Metal replaced bone, wires became nerves, and a synthetic eye glowed softly where her natural one had been. Piece by piece, he rebuilt her, pouring every bit of his energy into saving her life. When Pinki awoke, she was no longer the same. Her reflection revealed a face part flesh, part metal. She was now a cyborg, a fusion of the girl she once was, and the technology that kept her alive. She took on a new name, Pinkbot, but the monster that ravaged their village had left more than physical scars. Unbeknownst to Pinkbot, the creature's dark energy had left a sinister mark on Funbot, a corruption that festered deep within him. Over the years, it crept through his circuits, whispering in the recesses of his mind. Funbot, ever determined to protect Pinkbot, ignored it, hoping his love for her could hold the darkness at bay. One evening, under a canopy of stars, Funbot knelt before Pinkbot. In his trembling hands, he held a small, intricately crafted ring made from the remnants of his own parts, a symbol of his undying devotion. Pinkbot, he said, his voice soft but steady. You are my everything. Will you marry me? Pinkbot's glowing eyes softened and a smile spread across her face. Yes, Funbot, I will. Their wedding was a small but joyous affair. Friends gathered to celebrate their love, a beacon of hope in a world still healing. As they exchanged vows, the light in Funbot's eyes shimmered with happiness. But as they prepared to seal their union with a kiss, the whispers in Funbot's mind roared to life. A searing pain coursed through Funbot, and his vision blurred. The dark energy that had lain dormant for so long finally consumed him. His body stiffened, his movements no longer his own. Pinkbot noticed the change too late. Before he could stop himself, Funbot's arm shot forward, the sharp edges of his mechanical hand piercing Pinkbot's chest. Her glowing eye dimmed, her body going limp as blood and oil dripped from his trembling arm. The world seemed to freeze. Funbot's corrupted mind cleared, leaving him to face the horror of his actions. He stared at Pinkbot, still impaled on his arm, her lifeless body reflecting the moonlight. A guttural cry escaped him, a sound of anguish and despair that echoed into the night. No! 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 He screamed, cradling her limp form. Desperation took hold. He opened his chest compartment, pulling out his core, a glowing heart of energy that powered his very being. It pulsed faintly, a symbol of his life and love. Please, he whispered, his voice breaking. Take it. Live for me. With trembling hands, he placed the core into Pinkbot's chest, hoping it could revive her as he once had. The glow dimmed, then faded entirely. Pinkbot's body remained still. As the last remnants of his energy ebbed away, Funbot whispered his final words. "I'm sorry, Pinkbot. I love you." Their bodies lay together beneath the stars, a tragic testament to a love that endured through scars, survival, and sacrifice. Though their story ended in sorrow, their love remained eternal, a light that even the darkest shadows could not extinguish.